Okay, if you're a solopreneur, you know this feeling. You've got, what, a dozen to-do lists, 18 browser tabs open, and there's that constant nagging voice in your head that you should be doing something else. It's just overwhelming.
And so this becomes the daily ritual, doesn't it? You wake up, you crack open the laptop, and this is the question that just stares you down. You're waiting for this lightning bolt of clarity to strike, but all you get is that dreaded, blinking cursor.
But what if I told you you're asking the completely wrong question? In fact, what if that exact question is what's keeping you stuck, keeping you busy but never really moving forward?
So let's reframe this. Let's flip it on its head. The most powerful question you can ask has nothing to do with your to-do list. It's this: what's the one thing that will move me closer to revenue, to actual money today? See that simple shift? It takes you from being busy to being truly impactful.
This is what we're going to call the real question. It's all about getting out of that busy work trap and into a state of really intentional action. So let's break down how you can actually apply this, because it's a powerful shift in thinking.
We've all heard this advice, right? A million times. Just do things that move the needle. And it sounds great, but when you're in the thick of it, what does that even mean? It's way too vague to be useful when you're staring at your screen on a Tuesday morning.
And here it is. This is the absolute key. The single most important task for you today is not the same as it is for somebody else. It all depends 100% on what stage your business is in right this second.
So here's the roadmap we're going to walk through. 4 very distinct stages, and each one has one and only one top priority. Let's find out which stage you're in and what exactly you need to be doing today.
All right, let's start at the very beginning, the idea stage. You've got this little spark, this concept that feels brilliant. But wait, before you write a single line of code, before you even think about designing a logo, your one and only mission is to validate the problem.
That's it. Seriously. Your number one job is not to build a website. It's not to pick out a font. It's to go talk to actual, living, breathing human beings. You have to confirm that they actually feel the pain that you think you can solve.
Now notice how these questions are framed. You are not pitching your idea here. You are a detective on a learning mission. You're basically digging for gold, and that gold is their frustration, their past failed attempts, and how urgently they want this problem solved. That's the real data you need.
And here's why this is so critical. If you skip this stage, you could easily spend the next 6 months building a beautiful, elegant solution to a problem that nobody actually cares about. This stage right here, this is your insurance policy against wasted time.
All right, let's move on to stage 2, build in public. So you've done the hard work, you validated the problem, you know for a fact people care. Now it's time to flip the switch from just listening to actually building.
Your top priority right now is to get a first version, any version of your solution out into the world. You know what? It can be messy. It can be scrappy. The goal here is not perfection. The goal is speed.
And you don't need a huge budget for this. Just use simple tools like these. You can whip up a landing page on Card, use a tally form to get signups, and shoot a quick Loom video to explain what you're doing. The whole point is to make your idea tangible and to do it fast. Because the point here is not some flawless, perfect launch. It's about getting proof that people want what you're making. Every single piece of feedback you get, good or bad, is a lesson. And it's a lesson you just can't learn while your project is stuck in draft mode on your computer.
And now for the moment of truth. Stage 3, sell every day. You've confirmed the problem exists. You've built a prototype, but now comes the ultimate test. Will someone actually pay you for it?
This is your mantra for stage 3. Seriously. Not get more followers, not perfect the homepage. Get paid. It is the ultimate, the final form of validation. Nothing else even comes close.
And look, selling doesn't have to be this big, scary, awful thing. Just make it a simple daily practice. You can start by making a post online with a clear call to action, or send a few helpful DMs to people who look like your ideal customer. Offer some value up front. And you have to remember, every no you get is not a failure. It is priceless data that helps you make your offer even better. Let's just be blunt here. A business without sales is a hobby. And hobbies are great, but if you want a business, this is the stage where you prove it. This is where you show that you're building a real company, not just working on a cool project. And that brings us to our final stage, systemize for freedom. You did it. You have customers, you have money coming in. But now you have a brand new problem. You're doing everything yourself, and you are stretched way too thin.
So your priority has to shift from pure hustle to creating leverage. Your new goal is to build a business that can actually run without your constant hands-on effort for every single little task.
You can start this today. It's easy. First, just make a list of all the repetitive tasks you do. Then, for each one, create a standard operating procedure, an SOP. It can be a simple checklist, or even easier, just record a quick video of yourself doing the task. From there, you automate what you can, and you outsource the rest. This is the path to buying back your time, to buying back your freedom. So if you're ever in doubt, no matter what stage you find yourself in, ask yourself this one very powerful, very honest question. What am I avoiding? Because usually the thing you're procrastinating on the most is the exact thing that will move you forward. And that really is the heart of all this. This whole framework, it's not about doing more, it's about doing the right thing first. As productivity guru James Clear says, do the most important thing first each day, and you'll never have an unproductive day. It's that simple. Identify your stage, find your number one task, and just focus on that. If you can do that, you'll always be building real, meaningful momentum.